Friends in Christ, it all begins and ends with the Last Supper. At the end of the day, that's the start of the Catholic Church. This is my body, which will be given up to you. This is my blood. My brothers and sisters in Christ, having been many faiths or studied many faiths in my life, we have 35,000 faiths in the world today. There's no way we can have 35,000 truths. If you and I lived in the day of Jesus Christ, we would have been one of two faiths. We would have either been a Jew or we would have been Catholic. Now stop, make sure you understand. The word Catholic, if you translate it literally, which is how we should translate it, means according to the whole. It became so popular, it became universal. You go back to the Acts of the Apostles, and if you read the first couple chapters, what it'll tell you is in the Acts of the Apostles is that if you do these four things, according to the whole of these four things, you go to one person's house, you break bread, you listen to the apostles, and you sing psalms, you were no longer considered Jew, but Catholic. How do you and I know this? My brother and sister in Christ, first, translations are as they are. The word means according to the whole. There's a letter written by a saint called Irenaeus, and he writes it in about the year 100. And he's about to be martyred. And he's been going to about 7 different cities on this trip to be martyred. And people are offering to save him. And what he says is, no, this is the destiny that's been planned for me. This is the destiny that the courage of Jesus Christ has been given to me to fulfill, so that I can prove to Christ, if you will, my loyalty to him. In his letter, he actually uses the term, the Catholic Church. He writes it as a noun, saying if you're looking for Jesus Christ, look for the bishop, and if you find the bishop, you will find him in the Catholic Church. My friends in Christ, the word Christian all came about as a result of us being followers of Jesus Christ. But the method in which we would worship him, according to the whole, is where the term Catholic comes from. It became so popular that it became universal. My friends in Christ, if you and I were to go to other churches where you'd hear the Apostles' Creed, but when you read the words, the term Catholic would be written in a small c to mean universal. The truth of the matter is, notwithstanding the letter of Irenaeus, it actually meant a place, a means of how to go about to worship. Remember this, for 1,500 years before the onset of Martin Luther and the Reformation and the onset of some 35,000 faiths, there were only 2 faiths in the world. You either a Jew or you were Catholic. So it begs the question, my brothers and sisters in Christ, did the good Lord sit idly by for some 1,500 years and say nothing if we had gone astray? Or was it because we were following what he had to say? His apostles, Peter, Linus, Cletus, Clement, Ephesus, Alexander, Telesophus, all the way to Pope Francis. My brothers and sisters in Christ, his church is true. Holy Mother Church. When you make the sign of the cross, make sure you do so clearly and distinctly. There's no more powerful sign in the world. It goes all the way back to the prophet Ezekiel. At the end of the day, there are no apologies for being Catholic. We are followers of Jesus Christ and that of his church. Bless you and thank you, and persevere to the very end.